Good morning, gamers! Welcome to 2024. Happy New Year, everyone. We're back with the first stream of the year. I can hardly believe it. I'm so excited I might just lose my goddamn mind. Thank you, everyone, for joining me on this impromptu stream. Happy New Year, everyone. How was everyone's holidays? Everyone doing good? Everyone feeling all right? My Eyepatch Wolves shirt is supposed to arrive today. I'm so excited. Excellent. Glad to hear it. By any chance, do you mean this Eyepatch Wolves shirt? Yeah, thank you to everyone who bought a shirt already. We've got a bunch of beautiful new items over. See, look at this. Look at the fucking quality. Look at the design. Eyepatchwolves.com, everyone. You can get your shirts over there. We're sold out of a bunch of stuff right now, but we will be getting it back in at some point, that's for sure. Oh yeah, Versus Wolves podcast pilot was excellent. So, as some of you have seen, brand new podcast Versus Wolves began December 29th, and you know, I kind of been hinting at it here and there, but it is a brand new recommendation podcast from myself and Wooly Versus. You can find it everywhere at Versus Wolves. And the whole idea is it is the most powerful book club. Basically, every episode, I recommend him the thing, he recommends me the thing. We go off for a month, we come back, and we talk about our experiences. Right now, I have recommended Wooly Versus Fear and Hunger, and he has recommended me an in-person Irish FGC event, which means I have to face my greatest horror, real people. So the first episode is up now. It's done, like, I guess just speaking for myself and Wooly, that was a reception we were not fucking expecting, so thank you for that. He sent me a screen grab, and we were the #1 video game podcast in America, which, what the actual fuck, but thank you, everyone. That was insane. And it was, yeah, just wild. So, let me think. Man, I spent the last couple of weeks sleeping for 8 or 9 hours at a time, and it was fucking awesome. I think before Christmas I was sleeping maybe getting between 4 and 6 hours each night, usually broken up, and dudes, I just slept. I just slept so much, and it was fantastic. I feel like I could eat a car right now. It's the way to go. But I did a bunch of stuff over Christmas. I played a bunch of Lies of P, and you know what? Lies of P, I think the idea is out there that it is still perhaps a little bit of a Bloodborne clone, and I am officially here to say that the final gamer says Lies of P is legit. That is a good-ass video game. I'm having a really, really good time with it. It's super fun. It is weird, especially in terms of how it feels different from Bloodborne and Sekiro. The parrying is a huge part of that game, and the parrying feels a little off. The way the parrying works is you have to press it an instant before you get hit, as opposed to the moment you get hit. And if you're not used to these kind of games, that probably doesn't sound like that big a deal, but it actually really makes a difference. But man, in terms of like the game's art direction, its feel, and like the focus on it, I was on Giant Bombcast yesterday, and you can go listen to me talk about it more in depth there. But super good ass game. I watched Godzilla -1, fucking fantastic film. I had a great time, good stuff. I also watched The Boy and the Heron by Studio Ghibli. That was also a great time. The Final Approval. Oh, I like that. Mania 0510. Did you get sentimental on Godzilla? I got teary at some scenes. I absolutely did get teary. I wouldn't say I full on cried, but there was definitely some moments that got me close. I have a review hole up for it on the Patreon Discord. That's a place where I review things, and it's life affirmation through giant kaiju lizard is is the tagline to that review. I don't know, Liza P wasn't for me. I initially thought it wouldn't be after about 2 hours for below. I persisted and I'm now having a wonderful time with it. I think like there's some really smart quality of life changes. But to be honest, I think the point it started to click with me was with the scrapped Watchmen boss fight is when I really started to enjoy it. That's kind of like the fit in or fuck off boss fight. That's when you have to like really either adapt to the game's mechanics or you will just die. Very curious about your Boy and the Heron review. Still not sure what I thought about that film. So Boy and the Heron for me, I think maybe the best experience I ever had in the cinema was Spirited Away. I don't think anyone does fantasy like Studio Ghibli. That's not like a fucking controversial opinion. Studio Ghibli are great at fantasy, and that's why I guess I've been a little disappointed the last couple of years that a lot of their films are very like grounded in reality, you know, like The Wind Rises Up and stuff like that, and a lot of it just didn't click with me. I also didn't like Ponyo. I'm like the only human on the planet who thinks Ponyo is kind of fucking boring. I don't know, I guess I feel like for a long time now Studio Ghibli has kind of been making the same kind of film, and they're still kind of doing that with this, but now it's the kind I like, which means that it's good now. And I just thought like the world they presented and the way it was conveyed, like I don't think it's up there with like your Mononokes, your Howl's Moving Castles, your Spirited Away or any of that, but it was a film that at least let me feel those echoes. You know, it was a film that I felt like, oh, cool, this is like this is making me feel like Ghibli used to make me feel, and I thought that was really special. And just there's so many weird moments in this that it's just kind of, it was a lot of fun. And visually, like, I shouldn't have to state that the new Studio Ghibli movie is visually stunning. I refuse to waste our time with such an inane observation. Haven't seen it yet. Who wins the final battle, the boy or the heron? So funny thing just to watch, that question is a lot more relevant to that movie than you might think. That heron fucking sucks, like in a cool way. He's like an asshole. Like he's nearly a villain. It's cool. It's a good movie. Also been watching a bunch of wrestling. It pains me to say this, but you know what, people? I think we have to all come to terms with the fact that Wrestle Kingdom was a bit mid. It was like okay. It was like fine. And that's disappointing. Danielson versus Okada, good shit, great shit. Still think those two are capable of a better match. Naito versus Sonata is pretty good. It's good match. But yeah, this is somehow Evil's fault. AEW champion Samoa Joe, I am really excited to see what they do with it. I've seen a lot of people be really shitty, being like, this is AEW's champion. And like, I'm not one to invoke the you're a dirty casual arguments, but when I see people being like, Samoa Joe is AEW, it's like, that makes me think this person has not watched a lot of wrestling and has bad opinions. But yeah, I'm a little grumpy at, okay, one more wrestling thing. I'm a little grumpy at Joe of the Crime for not being Jay Wyatt, but that's just because Switchblade might be the best heel in the business in my opinion. So I think to me, Switchblade is a very good wrestler, and I thought he was an excellent heel in New Japan. I thought his promo against MJF was some real weak shit, and it made me feel like, okay, Switchblade isn't ready for a World American title. Fantastic worker, great worker, but I don't think he's there yet. I think he needs to find that next level. I know he's a former New Japan champion, wasn't my favorite New Japan title run. I think he'll find it. I think he has all the tools. I don't think he's there yet. Literally the most overrated and boring wrestler I've ever seen. Nah, bad lad. Switchblade is very good. I think when people are passionate about him, they're passionate from his work in New Japan. And I don't know if you've watched a lot of his work in New Japan, but it was good. It was literally very good. I think the entire Devil storyline was a miss. I liked it. I think it just went on for too long. I thought the reveal was actually great. And the thing I always say is like, if it wasn't going to be Adam, then who would you want it to be? Like, I don't know if there's a logical answer. So, guys, what we are going to be playing today is we are going to be returning to the horrifying world of Silent Hill Ascension. That's right, we're going back. But before we do, I think we need a little update. We can't just go, like, right cold back into Silent Hill Ascension. I have prepared a little plot explainer for Silent Hill Ascension for anyone who's wondering what might be happening, what the big, you know, what all the hubbub's about. You know, is it a good game? Is it a bad? You know, that's what we're gonna do. Welcome to chat, the Silent Hill Ascension story. Okay, so we have Carl. Okay, this is Carl Johnson. Carl is an interesting character who also has a daughter named Astrid Johansson. I don't have time to explain which is particularly the father and which is the daughter. You're just gonna have to figure it out yourself. And the conflict of the story comes from the fact that Carl has Silent Hill 2'd his wife ? As we can see here. But the problem with Astrid is that she thinks Dad Silent Hill 2'd his wife, but not that big a deal. I guess, like, it's cool. Astrid doesn't really know if Carl did in fact murder his wife, and neither do we. We don't know. Okay. And so it's complicated. You know, narrative structure is complicated, and it's made all the more complicated by the existence of Britt Johnson, who is also there. I really struggled to say additional things about Britt. I really struggled to say anything about Britt. I cannot tell you a single goddamn thing about her. Okay? I got nothing. I have absolutely nothing, okay? And so from browsing the Wikipedia, I'm actually gonna have to move myself off screen for a second here. From browsing the fandom wiki, I can also tell you that the son is there, Oren Hansen. And he's like spooky or something. That's kind of his deal. He also got lost in Silent Hill. And then we also have Metty. I don't know who the fuck she is. I genuinely have no idea. I recognize her. I know she's been in cutscenes. I don't know what this is about. It just nothing. I got nothing. Okay. So this is the basic outline of half the Silent Hill story, okay? But the problem is that we also have the other half. Okay, and the way this goes is that there's Rachel, and Rachel's defining, Rachel Hernandez, her defining character trait is that she is in a religious organization, possibly an evil cult. There's no way to tell. And the only reason that we have, like, suspicion that it's an evil cult is that Joy, Rachel's friend, was murdered in a blood sacrifice to summon a demon. Which does at least raise some red flags on whether this is a suspicious cult or not, okay? The cult is run by Xavier Candless, who is scared of the Withering. That's everything we know about Xavier. He's a leader, and he's scared of the Withering. Chloe is also there. She's in the religious organization as well, and she's just kind of angry. Honestly, I got nothing else. She's just sort of mad all the time. She doesn't like Rachel, and and that's it. Rachel also has a shit husband. He just is kind of crap, and there's really not a whole lot to him either. But he's important to the story because he's friends with Toby, and Toby just kind of just hates every character. Because Joy was his dead wife. Is everyone following this? Does everyone understand what's happening? Okay, I can see this is making total sense, okay? But now you might be asking, okay, how... So if we take Silent Hill's Ascension story in totality, it would look something like this. Here we can see everything that's currently happening in Silent Hill Ascension, okay? And we can draw a dividing line down the center of these two. This is where the separation happens. This is in Norway. Or, no, this is in Norway. And I don't know where the fuck this is. We'll say the Pacific Northwest, maybe. Okay? And so, you might be asking, okay, but how do these two storylines, like, overlap or sync together? And it's a very simple answer. Nothing. They have nothing in common. There is no overlap between them at all. So far. That's everything that's happening in this video game. Oh, there are also monsters. That's the story of Silent Hill Ascension. You now have as great an understanding of this game as I do. Congratulations. Are there any questions? Hey John, I don't get it. Can you explain it again? You know what? Okay, look, it's not that complicated, okay? So please, everyone, just try and follow along this time. It's genuinely not that complicated. Carl has a daughter, and he murdered his dead wife. There is a sister, and she left, but is there. She doesn't do anything. Astrid has a son, and he's like a ghost or something. I don't know. Mess. I don't know. There's so little information on this game because no one cares, that I couldn't even find an explanation of who this character is. Meanwhile, outside Norway, in the rest of the world, Rachel is part of a religious organization. It's not a cult, but her friend Joy was murdered in a blood sacrifice at the advice of Xavier, and who is employee is Chloe, and there's a shit husband of Rachel, and that they're friends with Toby, whose dead wife was Joy. This is what the entire game looks like when you lay it out all at once. These two stories have no crossover whatsoever. There are monsters. That should do it, right? Everyone understands what's happening now. Are there any further questions? John, are the blood rituals bad? We don't know. They're probably good. Question: this is a good game. A better question would be, is this a game? And I don't know. Hey John, I was in a work meeting. Can we get that one more time? For fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. Carl maybe killed his wife. He has a daughter. She doesn't know if he did it. There's a sister there. She does fucking nothing. There's also a son. I think he's in Silent Hill, but I don't know. I don't know who this is. I don't know. Then, outside of Norway, there's a religious organization that sacrifices people in a blood ritual. Xavier's their leader. Chloe's also there. There's a shit husband who's friends with Toby, who's angry at Rachel because Joy died. This is what the whole game looks like when you lay it all at once. They don't have anything to do with each other. Also monsters. That's the last time I'm explaining it, okay? That's it. That's the story. It's simple. It's a simple story. You just have to pay attention to everything happening, and it makes sense. It makes sense, everyone. Yeah, that's it. That's Silent Hill Ascension. Okay. With that, it's time. It's time to play this game. Here's how convoluted this game is. I'm not 100% sure how we play it. I think we just go to a website and watch a bunch of videos. And hey, if that isn't an authentic 2024 video game experience, buddy, I don't know what is. Okay, let's let the madness unfold. You guys let me know if the volume is okay, all that kind of stuff. What is this? You can tell it's scary because of the skull. Okay, there's Rachel. There's the cult. There's, I think it's Chloe. Oh, Toby's back! Toby, okay, so just for reference, Toby in, I think, the last episode hurled a Molotov cocktail at the cult because that was a reasonable thing to do.
You actually came.
Let's get this over with.
Our boy Toby's joining the cult!
Before we begin, I'm a man of my word, and so a promise must be kept.
Xavier Wood?
I said, come here. When one Foundation member causes another member harm, even in service of the Purifier's will, this breeds blight and must be addressed. Now that that's done, you, our blessed, must take care of this much greater source of blight.
Let us begin.
What you're doing is important, Toby. You may just save us all.
I don't think Toby's gonna be the one to save us all. I don't think that's gonna happen. And I say that as a big Toby fan.
We are blighted.
Our words are woe. Our deeds are rot.
But we are not lost.
By hollowed blade, I draw out the affliction. Something is wrong.
Back to Norway!
What the fuck is this?
Whoa! Okay.
Astrid, wait!
Okay, so Metz was in it before, and she's the dad's, Carl's new girlfriend, and Astrid is annoyed at Carl because because she's not even cold in the ground. Mom ain't even cold in the ground, okay?
You two couldn't even wait for Mama to be buried? Let me guess. You gave her Mama's ring too.
What?
Oh my god, come.
Something out there?
Okay, shit like this drives me insane in YouTube videos. There's a stray frame here, which means that they cut out something in between this and didn't do it properly. So we're actually seeing 3 shots. We're seeing this shot, then we're seeing like 1 or 2 frames of a different shot, then we're seeing the next shot. Watch this.
You two couldn't even wait for Mama to be buried? Let me guess. You gave her Mama's ring too.
There, you see it?
What? Is something out there?
When I see YouTube videos edited like that, and look, it happens, everyone. It's happened to me in the past. It can happen, but if there's a lot of that in the YouTube video, I always feel like this person should have spent more fucking time editing this video. To see it in like a Silent Hill. There's a point where this just gets like, you stop yucking it up and you remember that this is actually an officially licensed Silent Hill thing, and it is troubling to say the least.
It's just Orson. I had to leave him in the car.
What? Why?
Orson's the spooky child?
He's throwing a fit. I don't know how he's going to make it through the ceremony.
I could watch the boy.
Okay.
Mette could help too.
I'd rather she not. Orson doesn't know her well. Look, I just need you to make sure he doesn't go up to the casket. I don't want him to see Mama like that.
The boy deserves to say goodbye to his grandmother.
Okay, chat, let's just take a second and take this in, okay? It's really important that the little child not get close to the casket. I'm not making a statement about that. I'm just saying I love that we're planting the plot points that the child cannot get close to the casket, okay? Let's see where we go from here.
He's too young, Papa. He might cry about it, but you just have to be firm with him. Damn it. That's the funeral director. Just watch him for me. You owe me that much.
Oh, theme of Laura as a ringtone. Does anyone like Silent Hill 2? Woo! That was the equivalent of a wrestler coming out and being like, it's great to be back in good old Massachusetts. Incredible, incredible stuff.
This is Astrid.
Sure. Oh no, Toby is in the other world.
How? Shit! Shit! Shit!
Why can't he reach the knife? When did he get covered in organs? You know, that design's actually kind of cool. Like, that's a good
Toby,
design.
what is...
Rachel, we have to finish this. We have to end the withering.
Toby, I can't.
Yes, you can.
Toby,
Don't stop being a cold-hearted bitch on me now.
What is happening?
I made it right.
Who's that?
I made it right.
What is going I'm sorry, chat. I just need a second there. I feel like we just got a lot jammed into like 40 seconds. Like we went on a journey there. Please just cut away. If it cut away, that would just be... Oh no! Cody's been found by Triangle Face. And now we're at the funeral.
I understand you're going to say a few words.
Okay, watch out for the character the character creators here. Sometimes they let people in the audience be members of the story, like their characters that they've created, and so they look fucking insane.
My mother is dead.
I'm sorry. What a way to start a funeral. Oh my god.
Because life with her was an unrelenting nightmare. I know that's probably not what you came to hear, but it's the truth. And I'm tired of covering up for her behavior with lies and smiles. That's not what life was like here. She was a monster.
Powerful stuff.
But I want to see her.
No, keep the boy away from the coffin.
Papa, you said you'd take care of him. Please, I have to deal with all the guests.
Don't worry.
What guests?
You listen to me. This is hard on all of us, and you're making it harder with your whining.
What the fuck? This is going off the rails in ways that I could only have dreamed of.
But Grandma.
You sit still and be quiet. This isn't about you.
Like, obviously, I think what happened there was, like, there was some player choice and people picked, like, be stern. But even that, like, that level of sternness is comically unhinged.
Making it harder with your whining.
Stone cold.
Grandma.
You sit
Grandma's dead, son! And I'm fucking someone new now! That's what he should have said. Okay, remember a second ago when she was like, Dad, you need to take care of this son. You need to take care of the boy because I have to deal with all the guests. Let's just take a second and appreciate all the guests. Bat_folk, Grandma's dead! And if you don't shut your trap, you will be too!
Alright with you, I suggest we move things inside. At least until this fog clears a bit.
That is a
Yeah.
definite character
Okay.
creator.
Let me get my son. Orson?
Oh no!
Papa? Orson? Are you there, Angel?
I would give anything for the coffin to start shaking and you hear Orson's voice from inside being like, Mama, help! Help! It's happened!
Orson!
Ah yes, back to the cult.
Toby was the source of the withering. Now he's gone.
But was it enough? We couldn't even finish his severing. Does that mean we're still in danger?
If people are new to this and they're asking what the withering and the severing are, there has been no explanation at all. This is just what we're doing.
Yes, we are. We don't know the withering is still upon us. I can feel it. I can sense it.
I need time to consult Radcliffe's text.
We all know Rachel has a special relationship to the Purifier.
We do?
Enough. Barbara's right. Go home. Get some rest. Meditate on Radcliffe's teachings and pray to the Purifier that we can find another solution. Are you okay?
I tried to make it all right, but did I do enough?
The Purifier uses tribulations to test us, to build a stronger foundation within us, so we can be strong enough for what comes next.
Xavier, what comes next?
Take Faith home. Get rest. We have more to do tomorrow.
Okay. Faith, time to go. Faith, you can finish reading. Xavier, did you see her leave?
No, but
She was right here, in this sanctum. She's supposed to be safe here.
maybe she went outside to get some fresh air.
Faith, where are you hiding? Come now, Faith. You're scaring Mommy.
It's
Faith! No! I can't lose her. I can't have lost her. Come on, Eric. Please pick up. Please tell me you picked her up. If this is some kind of test of my inner strength, I don't fucking approve.
I mean, the phrase, if this is some kind of test of my inner strength I don't fucking approve, is kind of legit. Oh no! Oh no!
Where are you?
What, like, can she see the monster? Like, what?
Orson!
Okay, it's finally happened. I've been waiting all these playthroughs to say this, but it looks like Rachel has lost her faith. Fox, do an edit around that in the YouTube version. Just make it look really dramatic and cool. Like I just said something. Maybe use the first like 5 seconds of the Shield intro music, not the Shield WWE, the Shield the TV show. Use the first like 5 to 10 seconds of that without getting copyrighted. When I say that, thank you, Fox.
Orson!
Jason! Jason!
Papa! Where is he?
He was sitting right next to me. I told him to stay there and be quiet.
So then where is he, Papa? Why don't you know?
You wait there. I'll find him.
John, you stole that from me. I'm going to tell H-Bomber Guy. Probably. I think that's probably true. You know what? Just to watch, you can tell whoever you want. You think the man in the White House, which is how I refer to H. Birmingham sometimes, is going to hear you? He can't hear anything. I don't know.
Orson! Orson!
Orson? Honey, is that you?
Oh no. Okay, listen to this laugh and note how her first reaction is that my son?
Quiet.
So then where is he, Papa? Why don't you know?
You wait there. I'll find him.
Orson! Orson!
Is that evil witch my son?
Honey, is that you?
Can't escape your blood.
She's back
We buried you.
in the popular vein of Silent Hill.
Made your life an unrelenting nightmare.
The dead wife is back in evil, and she's all like, "You talking shit at my funeral?"
Oh, don't you even worry about that boy of yours. You're better off with me.
Man, that motion blur
Mama?
cannot handle those
Where's
trees.
Thief farm! You fitter! Such an ungrateful child you always were!
Mama, where is Orson? Mama.
Piece of garbage.
Okay, this is the shit husband. This is Rachel's shit husband. I'm not learning his name.
Hello?
Hey, man. I know you're not supposed to be talking to me and all, but I need a favor.
Is that
I'll let you
Toby?
know something. Behind that washing machine that's always breaking down. Should be enough for you to go to the Silver Pines and buy everybody around on me. When you do, make a toast. Tell them that Toby Sorelli said they can all go fuck themselves. You're probably wondering, why wouldn't Toby want to revel in all this beautiful chaos himself?
I think Toby's kind of legit.
Because I'll be dead. Let's face it, the world's gonna be better off without me. So, I'm gonna finally do the right thing. Like you always seem to do. I just want you to know that well, you're the only real friend I ever had. See you around.
Come on. Pick up the phone.
Hello? Toby?
Oh my god. So that was his answering machine led him to hell, I believe, is what we just witnessed. Oh, she's gonna fight her dead mom. She's gonna fight her dead mom. Yeah, why did he drop the phone?
You'll take me to Orson, Mama? Promise?
Of course. Take my hand.
Oh.
We will go together.
Oh, that's comforting. Good.
I just want him
Good
to
to
be
know
okay.
this is gonna work out.
There now. Let Mama take care of things.
How much further is it, Mama?
Wait.
Mama?
Oh, this
Orson?
thing? I don't know.
Faith? Faith? Where are you? Faith?
Whoa! Careful.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there.
You haven't seen a dog, have you?
A dog? No, I'm looking for my daughter.
Your daughter? Did you lose her?
She, must have wandered off.
My pup got off the leash, and I've been trudging through this pea soup for an hour. We could look together. Maybe your kid's with my dog.
Yeah, okay.
I've seen you before. Foundation, right?
I think so.
My wife used to go there. Before she died.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just kind of speechless there for that entire exchange. I just want to highlight that the dead wife count is currently at 3. We have 3 dead wives in this game. That I remember when we did the first one of these streams, and I was like, okay, no more dead, like, just, we're done with Silent Hill and dead wives. We shouldn't have any dead wives in this game. I don't want one of the main characters to their thing is that their wife died, and we are up to our 3rd dead wife. Incredible.
I'm alright. That's why I got the dog. Thing is, when she got sick, my wife wouldn't go see a doctor. She was convinced the Foundation could make her better. I was pissed. And mostly at her. I just couldn't bring myself to forgive her. Do you think I was wrong for being so angry at her? She just wouldn't listen to me. Even as she got sicker,
okay.
She was convinced.
Genuinely, like, credit where credit's due. This song kind of rules. I am enjoying this song.
The Foundation would cure her. And even though I knew they couldn't, I think some part of me was hoping it was all real.
The Foundation, it failed me too.
It did? I thought you were a senior member.
I am. It's just... I'm not sure I believe in everything they teach anymore.
Sounds like you're wising up. Wish my wife did.
I kind of want his jacket.
They really did a number on her. Built her up, gave her a sense of power and control, only to trick her into giving them complete control over her. She was a shadow of herself at the end. Maybe it's time to get out before they do the same to you. You hear that?
What do we got? What kind of monster? What kind of spooky spook?
There you are. I was looking for you.
Wait.
Oh no, it's Trauma Dog. He's back.
Stop!
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Trauma Dog is stone cold. No animal abuse, please. That was not animal abuse. That was abuse. That was an abuse animal. Look, Batfolk. Look, guys, it's my normal dog.
Astrid? Are you out here?
Astrid?
It's not like her to dart off like this. Now we're searching for 2 people.
She didn't look right. In the head, I mean.
Oh, this is the other sister. This is, I think, Chris, who has not done anything.
I don't think they're here to help.
Of course they are. Why else would they be here?
There you are, Papa. Come look. I found footprints. They're his size, right? Papa, I'm scared. I don't understand how we could just vanish. We used to play in these woods. Orson! Orson, honey, it's Mommy!
Astrid, it's going to be okay.
Astrid, your son's dead. You need to get it together.
An hour, Papa. Obviously, he did get far.
We'll find him. I promise.
I don't hear the group anymore.
They were just over here, weren't they?
Oh, what's that? What's that? We got another spooky spook.
Orson!
Drake Milk. I have never been more confused by a story. Drake, do not. Don't make me pull up the flowchart again. I have explained this story perfectly. Everything that is happening is following a logical narrative progression. I will do it. I will get out the flowchart again, okay?
Person! It's Mama!
What happened here? We should have seen this fire from several kilometers away.
It's getting so cold.
Astrid, it doesn't feel safe here. We should find the others
No.
and...
I can keep going.
Angel, I need you to listen to me. If we stay out here much longer, we could die from exposure.
And what about Orson? He's alone and scared. And he could be just beyond those trees.
Or maybe they've found him and he's waiting.
Wait, exposure to what? Norway viewers, what is it that is it cold? Is it cold exposure? Cold? Is that what people say? Die of exposure to the cold? Not, we'll freeze to death.
Waiting
Okay,
for us
whatever.
back at the house.
Fine. Go back then. You'd only slow me down anyway.
Whatever you decide quick. I don't like the feeling of these ones.
Oh, he's gonna buy everyone the round and tell them to go fuck themselves.
I'm looking for Toby Sorelli. Have you seen him?
That is a character
I
creator.
want to buy a round of drinks.
Excuse me.
Oh!
Hey, I need to say something.
Say it.
Next round's taken care of. Courtesy of Toby Sorelli. I'm pretty sure he's never coming back here, but he left a message for all of you. Go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, fuck him too. My cousin died because of that asshole.
I don't know if there's like a profanity like notification thing, but I'm gonna have to try real hard not to make that the new notification, because that was incredible.
Thanks for the drink. Can I return the favor?
Whoa.
Thought the Foundation looked down on drinking.
Never stopped me before.
She's such a babe.
I should get to work.
Is he gonna cheat on his wife with her? I guess not.
Rachel? Rachel, what's wrong?
It's Faith. She's gone.
What do you mean she's gone?
I'm being punished for doubting our teachings. I know it.
Just breathe. There may be a logical explanation for this.
Oh, I'll
There
bet.
isn't. You've seen it out there. The withering is getting worse. And now my daughter's lost out there. Or worse.
Where's Eric? Does he know?
No. I don't know where he is.
Then you have to find him. Tell him that Faith is gone. He'll be able to help.
I'm afraid he'll blame me for losing her.
Just tell him that his daughter's missing. You don't need to tell him anything.
He will, and it is your fault. Like it just is.
Else.
What if it's not enough?
It will be. You just need to have as much faith in your husband as he has in you.
We have spent so much time in this laundromat.
What the hell?
It is a fine laundromat. No, I'm not criticizing the laundromat. It seems like a stellar place. Actually, like, the general environmental modeling is actually pretty good, I think. Like, it has a bit of a, like, maybe, I don't know. Oh, I'm getting intrigued. Are these two gonna bone? Whoa.
You missed a spot.
Thanks.
That was quite the show you put on back at the bar.
Is there something you want? Because I've got work to do.
Oh, I bet
Yeah,
there's something
it's
she
about
wants.
Toby.
That
I figured
dick.
Rachel wouldn't tell you, but I thought you should know what happened to him.
Well, where is he?
Shit!
Oh, this is gonna make the boning really awkward.
What the hell is this?
Eric, watch out!
Kind of a fun monster.
I'm sorry, Astrid. I don't think I can go on.
I
Let's
thought
go
that
back to the
Astrid.
house.
I thought Astrid was
See if
going
they
off by
found him.
herself.
Astrid, please. We need to go home.
Okay. Let's go back.
Orson could be there waiting for us.
And if he isn't?
We'll rest up, and then come back, and we'll... This way. Shouldn't be long now.
Orson?
It's him!
Papa, let go of me! Orson!
It's... There he is! It's Orson! Why are they running from what is very clearly her son?
The evil I was telling you about. Now do you believe me? Don't move.
Britt?
Oh my god, what a way to end an episode. Oh. Just fantastic stuff across the
Now
board.
do you believe me?
Just, I am kind of speechless if I'm honest here.